Hey, Georgia Sean here with Swedish Joe.
Evening.
Today we're tasting Cigar City Brewery, fantastic brewer out of Florida. We're going to be doing the Florida Cracker Belgian style white ale. We're going to do the Guayabera Citra Pale Ale. We're going to do the Tocobaga Red Ale. We're going to do the Invasion Pale Ale. We're going to do two versions of the Alai, which you might be familiar with already. The Alai, and then Alai aged on white oak. Then we're going to do the Maduro Brown, and end with a dessert of Oatmeal Raisin Cookie Brown Ale. All right, so let's start with this Florida Cracker Belgian style white ale.
I think that would suit the weather and the warmth. Thank you, sir. Oh, it's a bit tasty. Nice white crown on it.
Yeah, it's definitely hazy. White crown, frothy.
Small bubbles.
Cheers. Yeast.
Much yeast.
Lots of yeast. And a little citrusy.
Yeah, but
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's got that yeasty taste. Again, a little of that citrus, a little bit. It's got some orange peel in it, so that's probably what we're catching.
I think so, because
It's supposed to have coriander. I'm not picking that up.
there is a bit of orange in it, is
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. But I agree with you concerning the coriander, because that's quite distinct.
Yeah, it's
normally.
distinct, and
Yeah.
you'll be able to usually pick it up real
Yeah.
quick. This is definitely right for today. It's warm here.
It's
sun's
perfect
here.
in the sun, actually.
We talk a lot about the difference between some beers are great for the heat, some beers are not. This is a great example. Belgian white. It's kind of a wit style beer. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Right for the
refreshing.
heat, refreshing. The orange peel adds that little hit of
Just that
the
little
citrus,
extra, yeah.
isn't that right? It's pretty easy. I mean, it's got 15 IBUs, so there's
That's nothing.
virtually no bitterness at all in this.
How strong is it, alcohol?
5.5%.
5.5.
So stronger than your Saison, your traditional Saison, I should say. You know, but definitely nice for outside,
Yeah.
out here.
You can still have a few without falling off your chair.
Exactly. Well, let's finish this up and move on to the next one.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so now we're going to move on. We're going to move on to the Guayabera Citra Pale Ale. This is a exclusively Citra hop beer. I know, Joe, you're a huge fan of the Citra.
Big fan of Citra, yes.
As am I.
Oh, nice color. A bit amber.
Extra for you, buddy. This is
Thank you.
ideal beer.
We don't know that yet, but might
Theoretically, this should be the best beer you've ever had.
be. Yes, let's hope so.
Cheers. It is, look at that. It is a straw, I mean, more than that. I'd say it's moving to golden.
Yes.
And again, a lot of that white head.
Not the golden, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Citra, all right. Mmm. This aroma, I love it.
Yeah, it's all Citra.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, tangerine, orange, some lime. I mean, all citrus. Just
I mean, it's fantastic how much of that stuff is in this hop.
and zero bitterness. Like, I mean,
Almost nothing.
I mean, like, you get this little bitterness, but not like you'd expect from a hoppy beer. And again, I realize this is extremely hoppy. It's no IPA, but I mean, it's just smooth, easy.
Nice.
This is just a great beer.
This is a very nice sour beer.
If you like the citrusy flavor, if you like smooth, I mean, it's not pow in your face. It's just a consistent flavor of Citra hops over and over and over as you drink it, everywhere in your mouth.
Yeah, and
nowhere
it lasts
hidden.
for a while too. It
Hangs
doesn't go-
on.
Yeah, it hangs on definitely.
Not offensive, just perfect.
Yeah.
Well, Cigar City, +1.
For the
Yeah.
whatever
Thumbs
the
up
name is.
on Guayabera Citra
Yeah.
IPA. So we'll finish this up and then
Yeah.
we'll be back
Cheers to
beer
that,
number
man.
2 or 3. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next beer. This is our Tocobaga Red Ale. This is a pretty strong 7.2% red ale. One of the things I like about Cigar City is their cans have all sorts of amusing little anecdotes and history to the name of the beer. This one is referring to the Florida natives, the Tocobaga natives, and again, it gives you a little bit of history on them, and I find that fascinating. So when you're drinking a Cigar City, you always kind of turn it over, see what it has to say.
So what did you learn today?
All right, so let's taste this beer.
Well, skål, skål.
It's malty, not heavy malt, but
No,
some malt.
not a very strong aroma.
No strong hop aroma, but again, it's sweet,
Yeah.
sweet malt. Malty, malty.
Malty. Maybe some raisins or something.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a clear beer. You can see it's got a lot of stuff in it. You can see the
I don't think
floaters.
any one of these beer has been totally clear. There'll be
no,
some
not
haze
yet, not
in
yet.
them all.
This is a nice malty beer. I mean, I would not call it a summer beer, but it's a great beer for drinking every day, kind of after work, happy hour kind of beer. Because I know it's a beast. It's what was it, 7.2%? So
I think this will go well along with the cigar, actually.
oh yeah, absolutely. Sit with a cigar,
Yeah.
drink it. It's got the qualities you'd like in a flavor profile of, say, a strong kind of, strong ale, old ale, something that's got that malty presence, a Scotch ale, right?
Yeah, Scotch ale is close.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
I mean, not to a barley wine kind of thing.
No.
Because you don't taste the alcohol in it. I mean, you definitely don't know this is a 7% beer.
Nope.
I mean, this is
No way.
trouble waiting to happen. Because I could see myself sitting around with a bunch of people taking a 6-pack and just destroying it.
No problem.
I'm a big fan of red ales, personally. I do like a malty beer. I like a hoppy beer too, but I do like a malty beer, and red ales kind of give you a nice little balance that's very clean. It lingers, gives you a little bit of just a little bit. So, I mean, I think it would go well with a number of different foods. I mean, it definitely would. I mean, I could eat this for everything from pizza, so it's somewhat nondescript.
Yeah,
I
it's
could
something
eat it
more
from a
hot,
burger.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, maybe even
Like a
if
stew or something.
Yeah, a stew would be
Yeah.
fantastic. Like a chili or something,
yeah.
right? This would be a great beer that would go with the chili. Because it's, it's there, it's just got that malt flavor. And again, I do get a lot of people who say, hey, when you have strong, like items like, something spicy, right? Or something like that, you got to have an IPA to blast through that, right? But I think this is a nice complementary beer.
And it will work better
Yeah.
if you want to kill the heat in your mouth, I think.
Exactly. And IPAs, again, I get it. You use this IPA to blast through the heat, right? But complementary is underrated. Things that just taste right with something else.
Yeah.
So we'll drink through this and move to the next beer.
Excited.
Cool. All right. So now we're going to move on to our next beer, the Invasion Pale Ale. A pretty good pale at 5%.
Okay, let's go back to the low alcohol again.
Having ourselves a nice time.
Looks nice.
This one is much cleaner than the other one.
I think so.
Froth a little bit more for you.
You got some.
I've got a little bit too much head.
Yep.
So again, I love the cans from Cigar City. I love that they tell you the story, right? But Invasion, again, pale ale.
Ale.
Yeah, it's a nice, smooth set of hops.
Yeah, but nothing that sticks out for me.
It's a nice mix of kind of floral, hint of the citrus. Yep. I guess that floral kind of hop.
Is this the one that are a little bit soapy?
Yeah, a hint of soapiness.
It is, right?
It hangs on your tongue as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the hop itself, the soapiness. So that's, yeah.
Well, it's very, very far away from the Citra.
Yes. This is a good beer. This is a good everyday beer. This is a good kind of hanging out on the river beer.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the everyday kind of pale ale that I can appreciate. Again, another hit for Cigar City. I'm a big fan. Big fan. So
Starting to be. First time for me with the Cigar City.
cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so now we're going to move on to Alai. Again, we have a nice one. So what we're going to do with our Alai is we're going to break this now into the two Alais. We're going to split one glass in there, one glass here. We have Alai and we have Alai aged on white oak. We're going to try and identify a little bit of the differences in this one. So I'm going to pour the Alai into this cup.
Well, now take this one and pour it into the other one.
Thank you, sir. Look at that. Lots and lots of head. Highlight's an old favorite they've had. 65 IBUs and 7.5% alcohol. So it's not a beer to be played with.
This is even worse, man. Look.
Yeah.
But the color is exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Maybe a slightly.
I'm not sure about that. I would say it's.
Hold on,
well, it's pretty much.
I'll look through my left eye. No, still look through my right eye. Still looks a little different.
Okay, go for it.
Well, let's start. You want to start with the pre?
Yeah.
I'll give you first dibs.
Nice. Fresh aroma, citrusy, and something more. I'm gonna have a taste. All head, man.
All head. All head. Let's have another one just in case. All citrus.
Yep.
This is a citrusy beer.
It is, but it has. That. What is that?
Well, I'll say this. It's a 65 IBU beer, which is not an overwhelmingly hoppy beer, but the aroma is very, very strong hops. Like, they have used a tremendous amount of hops.
Oh yeah. Without any question.
If I had to guess, and again, you know, we've talked about this before, Joe and I don't do a tremendous amount of research on beer before we talk about it. We open beers, we try them, and see if we like them. We comment on the quality of the label sometimes because it looks cute or it doesn't, and we tell you if it's good.
Taste is everything that really counts.
What I would say is, again, we're guessing that I'd say this is a Cascade heavy hop.
Yeah.
But again, I could be way off. We'll find out later in time when one day I'm sitting with nothing to do and I pull out my phone and I check it out. But until then, something smells Cascade.
But there's a definite bitterness in the end.
This is interesting. So what I'm tasting here is I'm tasting, of course, that citrusy hop. But I'm also tasting the malt, and it's got almost a caramelly, sweet but bitter, like burnt
very
bitter.
Strange, actually, but
Fantastic.
it's good.
I love this beer.
Yep.
All right, let's compare to the white oak version.
Well, it has a different aroma. I would say this is even more citrus in the aroma, strangely enough.
Can you taste the oak?
It's a totally different thing. Try it out, man. You wouldn't even guess it's the same kind of beer.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
This is funny because there's a citrus, but it's a sweetness.
Yeah.
This must be the oak. Oh,
But
my.
the oak is supposed to give you tannins, not sweetness.
but I don't know what it is. But I'll tell you right now, I have a heavy sweet aroma.
Yeah.
And to your point, it's a different beer.
It is.
It's less hoppy, more malty.
Exactly.
It's almost like this white oak robbed it of the hop flavor.
Strange. Is it new barrels or what is it?
I don't know.
No.
Does our can tell us anything? No. Well, we're gonna go ahead and finish these two off.
Yeah.
But I will say this Alai experience has been great because I've drank Alai before. I'm a fan of it. I think it's a great IPA,
It is.
everyday IPA.
It's nice. But it's interesting that the barrel can make that big of a difference.
And it almost feels like it robbed it of the hops. It was a strange effect.
And even
like,
more lemony aroma.
You get this nice aroma, you get this sweet aroma, and the flavor, it's not as bitter, it's just kind of sweet and tasty there.
Yep.
It's just a different beer, as your point.
Yep.
It's a different beer,
Yes.
Joe. Well, let's move on and finish these off.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, so now we're going to move on to our Maduro Brown. Maduro Brown is an English style, Northern English style brown ale.
That's brown. All right.
About a little less than 10 years ago, little random fact on Georgia Sean, I won the Maryland State Brewing Competition, Maryland State Fair.
Did you make it a nice
for
brown ale?
for the Northern English brew style.
Okay. I smell it.
Coffee.
Coffee. Bread.
Ready? Malty.
I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah. A hint of coffee,
Yeah.
some toffee. You know
That too.
Yeah, right. Sweet, lightly bitter. I like this style. Cigar City continues to be stellar.
Yep.
We're 7 beers in, and every one of them has been a hit for me.
I can't fault them.
Yeah, dark brown.
Yep. Not much of a head, but
Not a stouty, but you know, like a dark brown kind of that you know,
before
beautiful amber dark brown. I love the toffee flavors. You know, again, something in
and
there.
it's clean. It's not sticky. It's just good.
Again, good Northern English brown ale. All right, well, we're gonna top this off and then move on to our last beer.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
All right, so we'll move into our last one, number 8. It's the Oatmeal Raisin Cookie Brown Ale.
Dessert time.
It's dessert time. We've been putting in the effort this afternoon.
As you can see for yourself, with a more glass.
We have worn out our glasses.
And maybe ourselves. So you see, this is quite dark too.
And
almost
it's a brown
blackish.
ale. Oatmeal raisin. They claim this is exactly what you taste out of Grandma's oven.
Also, see that about that.
Definitely the raisins. Actually,
That's for sure.
and the oatmeal too. This is as described, an oatmeal raisin cookie. It's exactly as described.
I would say.
Oatmeal
Oh, yeah.
raisin cookie.
Now the oatmeal hit me. It
Yeah.
was not in the first, but it came like wow.
Dark, it was dark beer, raisin, oatmeal, bam.
Exactly, bam.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting. So, you know, Dogfish Head has the Raisin d'Antier, and that's another kind of dessert style beer. And this is definitely a dessert style beer as well. I wouldn't put it in the same category as just being a sugar-filled, like, you know, dessert only beer, but it definitely is not a day-to-day drinking. It's an evening, maybe post cigar, not with cigar, but post cigar.
After the cigar, going to bed.
Going
shortly
to bed
after.
Yeah. But it's fun.
This is one of the beers that tastes like in 3 steps. Raisins, some, and then the oatmeals really hit you in the back.
Yeah, because the raisins are flavorful. You can smell that raisin right away.
Yeah.
You sniff it quick and think about it. It's oatmeal cookie, oatmeal raisin cookie, and the oatmeal does hit at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right, 3 steps. I mean, raisins, the whole malt aspect of it.
Yep.
And then bam, oatmeal.
Bam, oatmeal.
Well, Cigar City has been a real success. We've
I
had
must say,
a solid sampling.
Yep.
8 beers.
For a sampling, this one has definitely been the best.
There was not a single beer here I didn't enjoy.
Nope. Somebody is definitely repeaters.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I would say that out of this, none of these beers I wouldn't drink again.
Nope. Absolutely not.
In fact, all of them I would definitely drink again.
Yep. Some of them more often than the others, but
Absolutely.
they all welcome back.
Well, as we finish this off, we will say thanks for hanging out with Georgia Sean and Swedish Joe.
And give us a thumbs up if you like it.
Yeah, tell us what beers you like to try. We always say, hey, we're here to drink beer. You tell us what you want us to try, we'll drink it for you. You want to subscribe and see more fat guys drinking beer, subscribe. Apparently that's the thing we're supposed to tell you. But until then, cheers.
Cheers.